We were married for 35 years when my husband passed away. I worked 3 jobs to try to keep ends met. It seemed like we never had enough money to go around. My husband always took care of all the bills. He passed in March of 2011. And when I sold his truck, I found all kinds of bills that he had never taken and paid. And I didn't realize here he was charging a lot of places. I just didn't know what to do.
The house, I think, was very close to foreclosure. It could have gone straight to bankruptcy.
I was very depressed. You know, there was times when I didn't even know whether it was even worth living. One day I decided, okay, enough's enough. I've got to do something. I went in and I told Todd, I owe all this money.
I asked her if she'd be willing to come in and sit down with me.
So he told me to get all of my things that I owed, every dime, everything.
We put it down on paper to show her how much she actually truly owed, and it was mind-boggling.
I said, can you help me?
We did a financial checkup. We set up a plan to actually meet on a weekly basis.
Anytime you get a bill, he said, bring it to me.
We prioritized what really needed to be taken care of rather than sending everybody a check and half of the checks bouncing.
He took over every little detail. At first I thought it was terrible. I can't even buy toilet paper, you know, unless he tells me to.
I hope that she would be able to have patience and realize that this wasn't going to be fixed overnight.
I stuck with it, and I made sure I gave him every dime that I made, and he helped me with everything.
We've gotten her pretty well back on track.
And I don't owe anything. He taught me how to take care of my money, how to keep caught up.
She started making the decisions and coming up with the answers on her own.
I can keep my bills paid because I know how to handle them. Because of him, I feel like it really helped me get started with a new life.
She turned things around and she's doing really well.
A year and a half ago, I got remarried.
They bought this new house here.
My credit was good enough now that I actually could help my husband.
I probably couldn't have bought the house myself without Leanne's help.
We're building a new business. We purchased the new big bus out there.
I like being my own boss. It's just something that you dream of.
It makes you feel like you've made a difference. It makes it all worthwhile.
Todd just made me feel like I could turn all of that around. If you don't think that you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, just feel like there's people out there to help you. Someone like Heartland.
Thanks.
Don't feel like it's the end. Feel like it's the beginning of a new life.